What we saw yesterday in terms of the Council of Representatives session meeting with the three major leaders together in the front row of the Council of Representatives was, as President Obama said, another historic milestone in Iraq's forward progress. This is extremely significant because for the last almost 8 months, the Iraqis have been working to come up with an inclusive government that represents all the different ethnic and sectarian communities that have long histories, as you know very well, of enmity in Iraq. And what we saw yesterday was these communities and their leaders coming together and opening a session where a framework has been worked out. There will be challenges. This will be a continuing process. What we see is that Iraq has taken this step of politics and compromise on its way to being better placed to be a partner both with the region and with the international community. Completely different from what Saddam Hussein did to Iraq, where Iraq was a source of violence, of terrorism, of starting wars in the region. Iraq, with this government, has the opportunity to address a partnership with the rest of the region based on trade, based on cooperative ties, based on rebuilding the Iraq that we saw in the 50s when Iraq was a leader in education, in health, in agriculture in the region. Part of the discussions that led to this government included the formation of a National Council for Strategic Policies. This is significant because it represents efforts to address the needs of all the communities in a way that security decisions are not made by one community, but are made in consultation with all the communities. We also see, as I mentioned, the discussions of issues such as de-Baathification. These are hard issues, and there will continue to be challenges. But what we saw yesterday in the core session represents another step forward as Iraqis choose politics rather than violence on their way to integrating into the region. What we support the Iraqis in is building constructive relations based on trade and cultural exchanges and the other elements of cooperative regional intercourse and dialogue. And that's what the Iraqis are seeking. So we support the Iraqis as they work to develop their relations, and we believe they will be the ones who determine how other countries relate with them and whether it is constructive or negative as these countries go forward.